है, लेकिन बहू ना पढ़ी लिखी कोई नहीं है, अनपढ़ है। तो वासिफ साहब ने कहा कि ये बताओ वो कोई खाना शाना पका लेती है? खाना पका लेती है। शख्स ने कहा तो अच्छा ठीक हो गया। कहता नहीं कि पढ़ी लिखी नहीं है ना जी, अनपढ़ है। उनका अच्छा ये बताओ घर संभाल लेती? घर बहुत अच्छा संभाल लेती है, जिसको सुगड़ कहते हैं। अब वो अगली बात उन्होंने कही, अच्छा ये बताओ ये बड़े बूढ़ों का एहतराम करती है? कुछ एहतराम करती। कहते पढ़ी लिखी नहीं है। उनका ये बताओ कि वो एहसास रखती है दूसरे का, दर्द दिल उसमें है? उनका जी वो तो है उसमें, बस पढ़ी लिखी नहीं है। तो वासिफ साहब ने कहा ये जो सारी चीजें मैंने बताई इसको पढ़ा लिखा होना कहते हैं। वासिफ साहब के पास
So you plan to study abroad? Speaking of school applications, you could just go with the Duolingo English test. The best part, no test centers.
You can buy grammar books, study, and learn and improve your grammar. But a lot of students find grammar boring. It doesn't have to be. A great way to learn grammar is by seeing common grammar mistakes and learning why these mistakes happen and how to fix them. For example, look at this sentence. I promise I pay you tomorrow. What's wrong with this sentence? Usually, if we want to talk about the future, we use will or be going to. But will has other functions too. We use will for promises. I promise I will do this by next week. I promise I will do this by next week. I promise I will. Now look at this sentence. I promise I pay you tomorrow, or I promise I'll pay you tomorrow. I will pay you. That's a very simple mistake, but it's very easy to understand why it was wrong. And now you know, to talk about promises, use will. Look at this one. Most of people agree with me. Aha! Something is wrong with most of. Why do we say most of people? Well, I can say most of the students were sad, or most of the people in our class, or most of the books, most of the chairs, most of the houses. But why is it wrong to say most of people agree with me? We use most of something when we refer to a particular group of something. For example, most of the students in this class. I'm not talking about all the students in the world. I'm talking about the students in this class. So I say most of the students. But if I want to generalize, I don't say most of the students, I say most students. Now in this case, most of people agree with me, I'm generalizing. So I should say most people agree with me, not most of. But you can say most of the people of this country agree with me. I'm being specific here. Is that clear? Moving on to number 3. This morning, I looked at me in the mirror. What's wrong? Looked at me, or I looked at myself. Here's the thing. In English, we have different types of pronouns. We have subject pronouns like I, you, he, she. These are subjects of the sentences. I looked in the mirror. I'm the subject of the sentence. I was the person who did the action. Now, what is object? Object of a sentence is something on which or on whom the action is done. For example, look at this. I called him this morning. I am subject. Him is the object. Or look at this. He called me last night. He is the subject and me, object. So we have subject pronouns, I, you, he, she, we, they. We have object pronouns, me, you, him, her, it, them. But here's the trick. When the subject of a sentence and the object of the sentence refer to one person, here, the object pronoun should actually be a reflexive pronoun because it is the same subject as the object. It's reflexive. Now, what are reflexive pronouns? Myself, yourself, themselves, ourselves, itself, himself, herself. These are reflexive pronouns. So instead of saying, I looked at me in the mirror, where I the subject and me, the object of the sentence, are both one person, me, I should say, I looked at myself in the mirror. Reflexive pronoun. He looked at himself in the mirror. They looked at themselves in the mirror. You looked at yourself in the mirror. Okay, look at number 4. If I'll have time, I'll go home. It's a very common mistake. What's wrong? It happens a lot in conditional sentences that the two clauses are treated the same way. What do I mean? A conditional sentence has two clauses, if clause and the main clause. Now here's the thing. In normal conditional sentences, the if clause will never get will. It is never in the future tense. It's either in present tense or past tense or past perfect tense, never in the future tense. So it is wrong to say, if I will. No, 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 no. If I have time, I will go home. It's a first conditional sentence. All right, let's have some fun. Look at this. He told me that he is tired. What's wrong? This happened last night. I was talking to him. He hadn't slept for a while, and last night he told me, I'm really tired. I want to go to bed. And then he went to bed. Now, I'm telling you this story today. Do you think he's still tired? Probably not. This is called reported speech. When we report something we've heard from someone else. And usually, the rule is, whenever you're reporting something, whatever the tense was, go one tense to the back. So if the main sentence, the original sentence, was present simple, go one tense backwards. That is, simple past. If it was simple past, go one tense backwards. Past perfect. If it was past perfect, there is nothing behind past perfect. So keep past perfect. Now, this is the exact sentence he told me last night. I am tired. I'm reporting this sentence to you. I am is simple present. I should go one tense backwards, so I should say I was tired, okay? Now, we changed the subject because I was not tired. He was tired. So he told me that he was tired. So remember the rule. Whatever you've heard and you want to report, think about the tense. Whatever the tense is, go one tense backwards and be sure to change the subject. I am tired. He told me that he was tired. All right, now look at this. Clear? Let's see this sentence. Can you tell me what is wrong here? He told me that he was Chinese. Seems about right. It's reported speech again. So this is the exact sentence he said to me last night. I am Chinese. Now, I want to report it to you. So whatever the tense is, we go one tense backwards, right? I am Chinese. Okay, I was Chinese. Now, change I to he. He was Chinese. He told me that he was Chinese. It's right, right? Let me ask you this. Is he still Chinese today? Is he still from China? Of course, yes. This is something that is generally true. So we cannot say he told me that he was Chinese. He still is Chinese. So the sentence should be, he told me that he is Chinese. Now, do you see the difference between this sentence and the sentence we discussed before? He told me that he was tired. He may not be tired now. He told me that he is Chinese. Being Chinese does not change. So here's the thing. In reported speech, ask yourself, has this situation changed or remained stable? If there is a possibility that it has changed, go one tense backwards. He was tired. He may not be tired today. But if it's something that doesn't change or you're sure that today it hasn't changed, use the same tense. He told me that he is Chinese. Interesting, right? So far, we've talked about 6 common grammar mistakes. Now, look at this paragraph. Let's read it together. This morning, I looked at me in the mirror, thinking about last night. My friend said he is tired last night, and I replied, most of people feel that way after a long day. I also said, if I will have time, I will help you. Now, how many mistakes do you see? I want to use AI to find the mistakes in this paragraph. Oh, let's use ChatGPT. Correct my mistakes. Let's see what it does. Okay. As you can see, it has identified the mistakes I have. Good, good. Key corrections. Well, this is great. But too much text. I mean, it's kind of confusing because you will have to go up to the text, check it, and then come back here and see, okay, this is what I did wrong, and this one here. It's okay. I mean, it's great. But it could be better, right? Now, I want to show you something better. POC English Artificial Intelligence instead of ChatGPT. Let's see. Let's test it. I don't even have to explain what I want to be done with this text. It already knows.
ये है न्यूट्रीफैक्टर का मैग्नीशियम ग्लाइसिनेट। आइए देखते हैं कि ये कहाँ और कैसे बनता है।
आज मैं खड़ा हूँ पाकिस्तान।
He knows. Submit and let the magic happen. All right, let's see. Ooh, here are the mistakes. And you see, when you go and put the cursor on top of the mistake, you can see the explanation. And here you can see the corrected version of it. Much easier than ChatGPT. Much better, right? That is our new academy. You can test it for free. No payment, no credit card information. Go and test it for free right now. Simply click on the link above my head, app.pocenglish.com, and click Start for free. See the first lesson, see the new platform, and if you like, you can continue. All right, let's get back to the mistakes. Look at this. I used to play tennis at weekends. There is something wrong, right? It's a very small but very common mistake. I used to? No, I used to. For something you did in the past and you don't do now, we say used to plus the verb. I used to play. Now, there are two other forms of used to. Be used to and get used to. Now, these two are very different than used to. We say used to when we're talking about something we did in the past but we don't do now. We use be used to or get used to when we're talking about something becoming a habit of ours. I am used to getting up early every morning. It means it doesn't bother me. I can get up early every morning. I used to get up early every morning. It means it's something I did in the past. I don't get up early in the morning now. As you can see, after used to, we use base form. But after be used to and get used to, we use gerund, ing form. Next sentence, look at this. Which is the biggest city of the world? Biggest city of the world? That's a common mistake with superlative adjectives. Now, superlative adjective, the biggest, is an adjective that is used for comparison. We compare one thing with a lot of other things, and we say that this has a quality that others don't. In my family, I'm the tallest. But here's a very important note. When we use superlative adjectives and we want to say where, we don't use of, we use in. So instead of asking which is the biggest city of the world, we should be asking, which is the biggest city in the world? Who's the tallest person of your family? No. Who's the tallest person in your family? What is the tallest building of the world? No. What's the tallest building in the world? Mistake number 9, look at this. We go there every Saturdays. Every Saturdays? Here's the thing. After every, we use singular nouns. Every Saturdays? No, every Saturday. After all, we use plural nouns. All Saturdays. Every Saturday. And last but not least, let's see if you can spot the mistake in this sentence. I've good knowledge of German. Ich bin Maddie. I've good knowledge of German. But there are two mistakes in this sentence. First, in positive sentences, we don't use the contracted form. I've good knowledge. No, I have good knowledge. Mistake 1. Mistake number 2. Knowledge is a countable noun. And so we always need to use an article with countable nouns if they are used in a singular form. So it should be a knowledge. Now there's an adjective in between. A good knowledge. I have a good knowledge of German. The two mistakes of this sentence. And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson and I hope you enjoyed POC English Academy. You can start it for free. Don't forget that. Go ahead and test it. I hope you enjoy it. Remember, app.pocenglish.com. See ya.
वाइल करके ही कह रही थी मैं कुछ करने को।
Can I ask you something? Yeah, sure. A strange thing happened to me at the restaurant last night. Would you like another slice of pizza? Oh, no thanks. I'm full. Say it again, say it again. I'm full. Oh, you said full instead of full. Fool means stupid or crazy. Ah. Hello, my name is Manny from POC English, and in this lesson, we're going to talk about 20 words that are often confused and are often mistaken in English speaking and can lead to an embarrassing situation.